raised felon in this moment.
Corey, I want you to come in here and help me with this cupboard.
I ain't quitting the team. I don't care what Papa said.
I'll talk to him when he gets back. You have to go see about your Uncle Gabe. The police done arrested him. Say he was disturbing the peace. He'll be back directly. You come on in here and help me clean out this cupboard.
No,
Troy, what they say down there?
ain't said nothing. Told me to give him $50 and take him on home. I'll talk to you about it later. Corey in the house?
He's in here helping me clean out these cupboards.
Tell him to get his butt out here. That's all they want is the money. They make 6 or 7 times I done went down there to get him. They see me coming, they stick out their hands.
Yeah, that's all they care about is that money. They don't care about nothing else. Nigga, why you got to go get yourself some hardwood? You ain't doing nothing but put up a little old fence. Get yourself some soft pine wood. That's all you need.
I know what I'm doing. This here is outside wood. You put pine wood inside the house. Pine wood is inside wood. This here is outside wood. Now you tell me where the fence is gonna be.
But you don't need to put up with this wood. Now you can put up with pine wood, and the fence will be standing there as long as you gonna be here looking at it.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, nigga. Hell, I might be there forever. Live alone in an old man house lately.
Yeah, that's what McGee used to say.
Oh, McGee's a damn fool. Who ever heard of pulling your own teeth with a pair of rusty pliers?
The old folk. My granddad used to pull his teeth with pliers. They didn't have no dinners for color folk back then.
Get clean pliers, understand? Clean pliers. Sterilize them. Besides, we ain't back then. All you had to do was go with Doc Goldblum.
I see where you in that Tallahassee girl, that Alberta. I see where y'all done got tight.
What you mean got tight?
I see you laughing and joking with her all the time.
I laugh and jokes with all of them, Bono. You know me.
That's the kind of laughing and joking I'm talking about.
How you doing, Mr. Bono?
Corey, get that saw from Bono and cut some wood. He's talking about the wood too hard to cut. Stand back, Jim. Let this young boy show you how to do it.
Yeah, well, he's sure welcome to it. Ooh-wee. Look at that big old strong boy looking like Joe Louis. Yeah, I must be too old to walk that boy. Wish you never would like this.
I don't know why Mom want to put her in this yard no ways.
Damn if I know either. I don't know what she's trying to keep out with it. She ain't got nothing nobody wants.
Well, some people build fences to keep people out. Other folks build fences to keep people in. Now, Rose wants to hold on to you all. She loves you.
I don't need nobody to tell me my wife loves me. Corey, go in the house so you can find another saw.
Where's it at?
I said find it. Look for it till you find it. Now, what's that supposed to mean? Want to keep us in?
Now, Troy, I done known you seem like damn near my whole life. You and Rose both. I know you both a long time. I remember when you first met Rose. You was hitting them balls out the park. All the old gals after you then, you had the pick of the litter. When you picked Rose, I was happy for you. That was the first time I knew you had any sense. I said, my man Troy knows what he's doing. I'm gonna follow this nigga. He may take me somewhere. I've been following you too. I learned a whole heap about life watching you. I learned how to tell where the shit lies, how to tell it from the alfalfa. You done learned me a whole lot of things. You showed me how not to make the same mistakes. Take life as it comes and just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Rose's a good woman, Troy.
I know she's a good woman. I've been married to her for 18 years. What you got on your mind, Bono?
I just say she's a good woman just like I say anything else. I ain't got to have nothing on my mind.
Why you gonna say she's a good woman and leave it hanging out just like that? Why you telling me she's a good woman?
She loves you, Troy. Rose loves you.
You saying I don't measure up. That's what you're trying to say. You're saying I don't measure up because I'm seeing that other gal. I know that's what you're trying to say.
I know what Rose means to you, Troy. I'm just trying to say I don't want to see you messed up.
I appreciate that, Monroe. If you was messing around on Lucille, I'd tell you the same thing.
Well, I just say that just because I love you both.
Hell, boy, you know me. I wasn't out there looking for nothing. A man couldn't find a better woman than Rose, I know that. But it seemed like this woman just stuck on the meat. I can't shake her loose. I wrestled with it. I tried to throw her off, but she just stuck on tighter. Nah, she's stuck on for good.
You's in control. That's what you tell me all the time. You responsible for what you do.
I ain't ducking the responsibility of it. As long as it's set right in my heart, then I'm okay with it. And I ain't trying to do Rose no bad turn. I love Rose. She done carried me a long way, and I love and respect her for that.
I know you do. That's why I don't want to see you hurt her. But what you gonna do when she find out what you have there? If you try to juggle both of them, sooner or later, you gonna drop one of them. That's common sense.
I hear what you're saying, Bono. I'm just trying to figure out a way to work it out.
We'll work it out, Troy. Now, I ain't trying to get on between you and Rose's business, but you work it so it come out right.
Oh, hell. I done got it between you and Lucille's business. When you gonna get that woman that refrigerator she been wanting? Now, I know who your banker is, and I tell you, Banker Mellon don't need that money as much as Lucille wants that refrigerator, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what I'll do. When you finish building this fence for Rose, I'll buy Lucille that refrigerator.
Oh, you done stuck your foot in your mouth now. Come on, let's go. Hey, nigga, where you going?
I'm going home. I know you don't expect me to help you now. I'm protecting my money. I want to see you put that fence up by yourself. That's what I want to see. You'll be here another 6 months without me.
You ain't right.
When it comes to my money, I'm riding fireworks on the 4th of July.
All right, now you better go and get your bank book.
You get yours too?
What they say down there? What's happening with Gabe?
I went down there to get him. Cost me $50. See, with disturbing the peace. Judge say he gonna set a date for a hearing in 3 weeks. Say the show's cause why he shouldn't be recommitted.
Well, what was he doing to cause him to arrest him?
Some kids was teasing him and he run him off home, said he was howling and carrying on. Some folks saw him and called the police, that's all it was.
Well, what'd you say? What'd you tell the
Told
judge?
him I'd take care of him. It didn't make no sense to recommit the man. He put out his big fat greasy palms, asked me for $50 and told him to take it on home.
But where's he at now? Where's he going on
He's
to?
going out about his business. He don't need nobody to hold his hand.
I don't know. Maybe that'd be the best place for him if they did put him in the hospital. I know what you're gonna say, but I think that would be best.
The man had his life ruined, fighting for what? Now they want to take and lock him up? Let him be free. He don't bother nobody.
Well, everybody got their own way of looking at it, I guess. Come on, get your lunch. I got a bowl of lima beans and some cornbread in the oven. Oh, come on, get you something to eat. Ain't no sense in you fretting over Gabe.
Rose, I got something to tell you.
Oh, come on, wait till I get this food on the table.
Rose! I don't know how to say this. I can't explain it none. It just sort of grows on you till it gets out of hand. It starts out like a little bush, and the next thing you know, it's a whole forest.
Troy, what is you talking
I'm
about?
talking, woman, let me talk. I'm trying to find a way to tell you. I'm gonna be a daddy. I'm gonna be somebody's daddy.
Troy, you're not telling me this. You gonna be what?
Rose,
You telling me you gonna be somebody's daddy? You telling your wife this?
Hey, Troy. Hey, Rose.
I have to wait 18 years to hear something like this.
Hey, Rose, I got a flower for you. That's the same Rose like you is.
Thanks, Gabe.
Troy, you ain't mad at me, is you? Them bad mans come get me, put me away. You ain't mad at me.
I ain't mad at you.
18 years. And you wanna come with this?
See what I got? I got a brand new quarter.
Rose,
Ain't nothing you can say, Troy. Ain't no way of explaining that.
The fella that give me this quarter had a whole mess of them. I'm gonna keep this quarter till it stops shining.
Gabe, go on in the house. I got some watermelon in the refrigerator. Go and get your piece.
Say, Rose, you know them bad men's, I was chasing hellhounds and bad men's come and get me and put me away. Troy helped me. He come down there, he told him you better let him go before I beat you up, yeah, he did?
Go and get your piece of watermelon, Gabe. Them bad men's is gone now.
Hey, Rose. I'm gonna go get me some watermelon. Kind with the stripes on it.
Why, Troy? Why? After all these years, you want to come dragging this into me now? It don't make no sense at your age. I could have expected it 10 or 15 years ago, but not now.
Age ain't got nothing to do with this, Rose.
I done tried to be everything a wife should be. Everything a wife could be. Been married 18 years. And I got to live to see the day you tell me you've been seeing another woman and done fathered a child by her. And you know I ain't never want to know have nothing in my family. My whole family's half. Everybody got different fathers and mothers. My two sisters and my brother. Can't hardly tell who's who. Can't never sit down and talk about Papa and Mama. It's always your Papa and your Mama and my Papa and my Mama.
Stop
And
it
you
now.
know I ain't never wanted that for none of my children. And now you want to come drag your behind in here with something like this.
You want to know now. It's time for you to know.
Well, I don't want to know, goddammit.
I can't make it go away. It's done now. I can't wish the circumstance of the thing away.
And you don't want to either. Maybe you want to wish me and my boy away. Maybe that's what you want. Well, you can't wish us away. I got 18 years of my life invested in you. You ought to have stayed upstairs in my bed where you belong.
Rose, now listen to me. We can talk this out. We can get a handle on this. Come to an understanding.
All of a sudden, it's we. Where was we at when you was down there rolling around with some godforsaken woman? We should have come to an understanding before you started making a damn fool of yourself. You a day late and a dollar short when it comes to an understanding with me.
It's just, she gives me a different idea, a different understanding of myself. I can step away from this house and get away from the pressures and the problems. Be a different man. I ain't got to wonder how I'm going to pay the bills or get the roof fixed. I can just be a part of myself that I ain't never been.
What I want to know is, do you plan on continuing to see her? That's all you can say to me.
I can sit up in that house and laugh. You understand what I'm saying? I can laugh out loud and it feels good. And it reaches all the way down to the bottom of my shoes. Rose, I can't get that up.
Well, maybe you better go on and stay down there where she a better woman than me.
It ain't about nobody being a better woman or nothing. Rose, you ain't to blame. A man couldn't ask for a woman to be a better wife than you've been. I'm responsible for it. I done locked myself into a pattern trying to take care of y'all. I done forgot about myself.
Well, what the hell was I there for? That was my job, not somebody else's.
Rose, I tried all my life to live decent, to live a clean, hard, useful life. Tried to be a good husband to you in every way I knew how. Maybe I come in the world backwards, I don't know. But you're born with two stripes on you before you come to the plate. You got to guard it closely. Always looking for that curveball on the inside corner. You can't afford to let nothing get past you. You can't afford a call strike. If you're going down swinging. Everything all lined up against you. What you gonna do? I fooled them, Ross. I bunted. When I found you and Corey had a halfway decent job, I was safe. Couldn't nothing touch me. I wasn't gonna strike out no more. I wasn't going back to the penitentiary. I wasn't gonna lay out in the street with a bottle of wine. I was safe. I wasn't gonna get that last strike. I had a family and a job. I was standing on first waiting for one of them boys to knock me in, to get me home.
You should have stayed in my bed, Troy.
When I saw that gal, she firmed up my backbone. And I got to thinking, if I tried, maybe I could steal second. You understand what I'm saying? For the first time in 18 years, I wanted to steal second.
You should have held me tight. You should have grabbed me and held on.
I stood on first for 18 years and thought, God damn it, go on for it!
We're not talking about baseball. We're talking about you going off to lay in bed with another woman and then bringing it home to me. That's what we're talking about.
talking about no baseball.
Rose, you're not listening to me. I'm trying the best way I can to explain it to you. It ain't easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
I've been standing with you. I've been right here, Troy. I got a life too. I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot with you. Don't you think I ever wanted other things? Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about me? What about my life? Don't you think it ever crossed my mind to want to know other men? That I wanted to lay up somewhere and forget about my responsibilities? That I wanted someone to make me laugh so I could feel good? You're not the only one got wants and needs. But I held on to you, Troy. I took all my feelings, my wants and needs, my dreams, and I buried them inside you. I planted a seed and waited and prayed over it. I planted myself inside you and waited to bloom. And it didn't take me no 18 years to find out the soil was hard and rocky and it was never going to bloom. But I held on to you, Troy. I held you tighter. You was my husband. I owed you everything I had. Every part of me I could find to give you. And upstairs, in that room, with the darkness falling in on me, I gave everything I had to try to erase the doubt that you wasn't the finest man in the world. And wherever you was going, I wanted to be there with you. Because you was my husband. Because that's the only way I was going to survive as your wife. You always talk about what you give and what you don't have to give. But you take too. You take and don't even know nobody's giving.